Hey there, so I've been getting some requests from people on how I get my Rode NT USB microphone to sound good. I use it for all of my desktop style videos and also my podcast that I do every week on Wednesdays. Check it out. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys really quick how I get good audio from this USB mic. But I think this can work for any microphone that you're doing some sort of close-up speaking with. So when you're using a USB microphone, obviously the microphone just plugs straight into the back of the computer and it's powered up. If you're using an XLR microphone, you're using some sort of audio interface. You can actually use something like the Zoom recorders as an interface. You can do this on Windows or Mac. I have a Mac right now. So I open my sound settings and basically I just change my input to the Rode NT USB, and you can see that my levels here are kind of bouncing between 1/2 and 3/4. You don't want it to get too hot, otherwise it'll start to sound clippy. So I record all my audio in OBS, which is a really complex program, but I use it very minimally compared to its actual power. So as you can see down here, we're tracking audio right now. Our levels are bouncing right above, right between the green and the yellow, which is good. I'm trying to think what else I need to say. There are plenty of ways to record audio. You could use Logic, Pro Tools, any sort of audio DAW system. So you can see down here we are recording audio, and once I hit stop recording, it will just put the file on my desktop. So here is a naked and exposed Adobe Premiere. We are going to get the pre-recorded audio file that I made. Testing the Rode NT USB podcast. Okay, cool. Sweet. So we're going to drop this file into our little bin thingamajig. Going to just go ahead and bring it over here. I'm going to get rid of this extra track and the video track. So let's just hear what it sounds like raw. Testing the Rode NT USB podcast style. That actually sounds pretty dang good right off the bat. What I like to do first is add compression. So I'll go to multiband compressor, boop, drop it on there, and then I just hit the old edit. And so the broadcast setting is super good. It makes it sound really full. What's weird is you have to click off of it and then click back onto it to activate it. It's kind of goofy. I don't know why it's like that, but make sure to do that. Let's bring down the output gain. USB podcast style. It sounds good. It sounds rich. It sounds full. So when you add compression, it basically takes the quiet moments and the loud moments and it kind of compresses them and makes them similar volumes. You gotta be careful that it doesn't like get super loud. I like to keep my volume at around like 3/4. Second, I will add some EQ. I'll just type in EQ over here. I usually go for the graphic equalizer 30 band EQ. And I'm a big fan of presets when it comes to audio because I'm not super smart and I don't know how to tweak like these individual kilohertz levels or anything like that. So I think I usually do the lead vocal like presence and clarity preset. Testing the Rode NT USB pod. Now let's hear that without multiband compressor and equalizer. Testing the Rode NT USB podcast. And back on. Testing the Rode NT USB. It's subtle differences. But I think it sounds really nice. Like, start with one of the settings and maybe tweak it and see what you like. This is just what I do, and I think it sounds good, so I'm just going with that. So after I add some compression and EQ, I'll add a limiter. So I'll go over to my effects, type in hard limiter. And basically, this is just going to keep our audio from peaking, like clipping out over here in our audio meters. I think I usually do the limit to -3 decibels. And then it will do an input boost here, but we won't really need that, so I'm going to put that back to 0. So let's listen to this. Testing the Rode NT USB podcast style. Our audio is nice and hot, nice and loud. If you need a little extra boost, within the hard limiter, you can just do the input boost to try like 4 and then listen to it. It sounds deep. It sounds wide. So that's super... You can get some really good sound if you just kind of tweak with these tools. But that's actually like all I do. I just add compression, EQ, and a limiter. Once you get your settings and your style for audio editing figured out, you can actually save a preset and make it easier for yourself the next time. So what you can do is hold Command on Mac. I think it'll probably be Control on PC. Select all 3 of your settings. Right click, save preset. Friggin' sick AF audios. There we go. You can leave yourself a message for the future and hit OK. And then over here in your settings, you can just type in frig and you get friggin' sick AF audios. Drop this on your clip and then it would be good to go. Another good tip is just stay close to your microphone. Consider subscribing to my channel. Check out my videos. See if there's something you're into, and I would love to have you be a part of this tiny community of lovely humans. Love ya. Have a great day. God bless ya. We'll see you later. Actually got to shoot my podcast now. So I can't be laying on the floor. It's just inappropriate.